My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I was a revenue officer at the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Me and my M&M man give you a thumbs up today. Thank you. I've worked about, 10,000 cases. I worked at IRS over a decade. I've been a national instructor speaking in Vegas at different forums. I've been on ABC, Fox Business, all the stations. So what I try to do on my YouTube channel is let you know from the inside of IRS, to let you look in to see what's going on and what you really need to know. And a lot of these YouTubers, just a YouTube who post, kind of have experience on the outside working cases, and they're telling you what experience shows you. But as a former IRS agent, we're telling you what is and what you need to know. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of the IRS 4180 interview for the trust fund penalty. I've taken, maybe a thousand of these 4180 interviews. When IRS a payroll tax case, you have to make a determination who's responsible for trust fund taxes. So what in fact the IRS does is they say, hey, you owe payroll taxes. Somebody needs to pay and be responsible for the monies that were held in trust collected by the business. There's two pieces that you need to know about that comprise the trust fund tax. The trust fund tax comprises of the withholding on the 941 and 1/2 of the Social Security you held in trust. IRS has a penalty called 6672 penalty that says we can transfer this liability from the corporation to the individual by responsible people. Who are these responsible people? So IRS has a series of questions and protocols that they make. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull bank signature cards. I'll summons bank statements. I'll summons canceled checks. I'll look at corporate records, corporate docs, who signed the 941s. I'll have a whole bunch of stuff accumulated, and then I want to peer deep inside and find out who within the company knew what, had what. So IRS has this form called 4180. It's very comprehensive. It asks a lot of questions. Page 2 goes through a series of who did this, who signed this, who could write or fire, who set company policy, who signed bank signature cards. That's a very important part of the 4180. So if I'm getting all these records, and I have these records in front of me, I'm 90 to 95 point in time who's responsible. But by taking this 4180 interview, it sits me down with the responsible persons, whether it be the secretary, the owner, or a shop employee, somebody that knows something about this company. Usually you go to people in control. Was there a president, a vice president, a secretary? Was there somebody that dealt with the business a lot but not had a title? So you're going to sit down and complete this 4180 interview. After the time you complete these 4180 interviews, you're going to know, because now you're going to have the documents, you're going to have the interview statements, and it's so easy to put these together. IRS likes to surprise you on these 4180s. They like to come out and take them themselves. They don't want to give you a copy. They're not going to give you a copy. They're not going to do this. It's like, it's not a secret. You can download this form online, and I suggest you do. The 41. All it does is it confirms everything the IRS agent has. Now, a lot of times, the revenue officer may start with the 4180, get everyone to commit, and then build their facts from there. But how important is this document? When the RO is finished working this case, they're going to be able to assert the penalty against one person's, two people, 10, however many they think is responsible. Generally, the president is, anyone who is on a bank signature card is, and other people. But that doesn't mean you're responsible for the tax, because you may not ultimately have been in control of the company. And I've done something else on how to get this penalty abated, or how to make sure you're not responsible. This today is about the 4180 interview. The best answer always to put on the 4180 is unknown if you don't know the answer. Don't guess. If it said who was in charge of this, you're really not sure, Answers unknown. You only give them definitive answers, truthful, that you're not sure of, and that's it. The 4180 is a very key part of the IRS investigative process. On small cases, work them yourself. On large cases, if this is a big penalty, hire somebody like us, the accountant, attorney, anyone you know, but make sure they have a lot of IRS experience. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I really appreciate a subscription or a like. When I get a subscription or a like, especially a subscription, it kind of pushes me to the top because I try to give everyone IRS information, so that's very appreciative. By the way, you can always comment. You may not like my shirt, you may not like my M&M man, but if you leave a comment, say, hey, Michael, answer this question, I'll probably make a YouTube. So once again, I'd love a subscription, and thank you very much.